Hello, peeps, friends, and fans, and welcome to our channel, Mama and Meadow. My name is Debbie, spelled D-E-B-Y, one B and Y, aka Mama with two M's, M-A-M-M-A, and my Russian rescue dog, Meadow, with 4 paws and 0 interest in anything to do with this channel. She hates the camera. Today's video is going to be a review on a Harvest Host location that I went to in Maine, the American Heritage Museum. Harvest Host has so many things that you can do. We've been to lavender farms, alpaca farms, drive-in movies, gotta love that. There's going to be a whole video on that coming up soon. And now they've added, again, with other bonuses, some places allow you to stay more than one night. I've actually stayed 5 nights in a farm in North Carolina when I was going around shopping for my log cabin. Many also have electric or water, or some even have dump stations. And they only charge basically, anywhere between $10 and $40 maybe if you have a full hookup. But still, it gives you somewhere other than a campground to pay for, the expensive thing, but also, things to do, in a farm or, wherever. So it gives you a lot more options. It's sometimes cheaper, although if you're anything like me, I'm a souvenir hog and like to go crazy and buy too many things in the wineries or the farms and yada yada blah blah. But this particular one is called the American Heritage Museum, and it is in Hudson, Maine. It is a war museum. Now, not that I'm a really big fan of like war or, all those kind of things, but I am a history buff, so I found it very interesting. And they allowed Meadow to go in. How exciting is that? So it's basically from the Revolutionary War straight through to, they have a display or an exhibit on 9/11, which I was there in 9/11. We'll make a video about that later, because I was working in Manhattan at the time and actually saw the towers get hit a few minutes after, a few minutes after it hit. And this actually is being taped right around 9/11. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but hello. I think next year I'm going to make a big video on that. So anyway, so there's a lot of tanks. There's exhibits on, World War I, World War II, obviously. What's his name? Hitler. Hitler. I have to say, one of the things that probably hit me the most was there was this giant wooden train car. Know what they're called? Train car? It was from the Holocaust, and I remember seeing videos of it, of like some kid, like, pulling up family members or whatever, and the first step is like up to here on me. Gotta get the first step, and then you get in there. I mean, this thing just seemed ginormous, and it affected me so much just seeing that train, because how many people could have fit in there? There's a picture in the video that you'll see where they have suitcases, and when I took a picture, now granted it was the lighting from behind, but it almost looked like a little angel coming down as I shot that video. It was very interesting, very interesting. And like I said, there's so many exhibits ranging from the Revolutionary War straight through to 9/11, with planes and tanks and all kinds of Hitler memorabilia and so on and so forth. So hopefully you'll like this video, because I think I'm going to do a weekly video on Harvest Host, my favorite ones. Planning on doing it on Mondays. Don't quote me on that, but want to do a weekly Harvest Host review, I guess you could say, because I love Harvest Host. So if anybody out there knows them, tell them, because this is not a paid endorsement or anything. It's just because I love them so much. So hopefully, if you like it, you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yay! So here we go. The American Heritage Museum, Hudson, Massachusetts. Woof onward and roll tape.